Ever feel that sudden wave of exhaustion after being around certain people? You know the ones. Maybe they're constantly complaining, or they're just naturally very intense, and you find yourself utterly drained after a conversation. Or perhaps you've experienced the overwhelming feeling of being in a crowded place, like a bustling market or a concert, and you leave feeling emotionally and mentally wrung out, even if you didn't have any direct interactions that would obviously explain it. If this rings true, then you've stumbled upon a fascinating and important topic. You might, in fact, be experiencing something called energy leakage, or put in very simple terms, the impact of other people's energy, including negativity, directly affecting you on a deep, almost unseen, spiritual level. Our bodies are incredibly complex, but what a lot of people may overlook is that we are, first and foremost, energy beings. And this energy is not confined to just our bodies, but extends outwards in the form of what is commonly referred to as our aura, our personal energy field. Think of your aura like an invisible bubble that surrounds and permeates you. This field is made up of the combined energies of everything you are: your thoughts, your emotions, your physical state, your past experiences, and even your future hopes and dreams. This energy field is in constant, dynamic interaction with everything around us, absorbing information, sensing emotions, and yes, absorbing other people's energy, all of the time, whether we are aware of it or not. Imagine this. You walk into a room where there's a heated argument taking place. You might not be directly involved, but you can still feel the tension, the anger, the discord. You might find your heart racing, your palms sweating, or you might develop an overwhelming desire to flee the scene. This is your aura responding to the energetic chaos. Essentially, it's taking it in and reacting to it. You're absorbing the emotions and energies, and this impacts how you're feeling. Similarly, imagine being around someone who is constantly negative and cynical. After a while, you might find yourself feeling down, pessimistic, or even irritable, even though you might have been in a good mood before. It is not always a large amount of energy that can affect you, but over time, the persistent exposure can. Now, if you think of your aura like a filter, it's designed to protect you. It's a natural barrier, a way of trying to keep the outside world from affecting you too much, and to keep your inner world safe. But just like any filter, it can get overloaded. It can get clogged up, it can become damaged, or it can even develop weak spots. When those weak spots appear, or when the filter becomes overwhelmed, it creates opportunities for negative energy. Things like anger, judgment, criticism, fear, even just relentless, incessant complaining, to seep through and impact your own well-being. The result? Well, it can manifest in a whole range of ways, from subtle shifts in your mood to significant impacts on your physical health. This, in effect, can lead to a whole spectrum of problems. One of the most common is exhaustion. You might feel utterly drained, even after getting a full night's sleep and having had ample time to rest. It's that deep-seated, bone-tired feeling that no amount of coffee or rest seems to resolve. There's also anxiety and overwhelm. You start to feel a constant sense of unease, a feeling that you're not able to cope with everyday stressors or even manage your own emotions. Little things begin to feel insurmountable, and bigger problems feel like a crushing weight. This can quickly lead to mood swings, where your emotions seem to fluctuate rapidly and unpredictably. You might be happy and energetic one moment, and then suddenly feel down, irritable, or even angry the next, without any clear triggers. The impact can even go further and manifest itself in physical symptoms. Things like persistent headaches, stomach aches, muscle tension, and even unexplained fatigue that don't seem to be related to any physical illness. Then there is the more intangible effects, such as loss of motivation, a pervasive feeling of apathy, a lack of inspiration, and a general sense of not caring about things you once enjoyed. This can also lead to difficulty concentrating. You might find that your thoughts are scattered, you are easily distracted, and you struggle to focus on tasks, even ones that used to be easy. And for those of us who are highly empathetic, it can even lead to empathy overload. This is a feeling of being intensely affected by the suffering of others to the point of becoming overwhelmed, where you take on their pain as if it were your own. And here's the thing, you don't have to be directly attacked to be affected by all of this. Just being near negativity, just hearing negative stories, or being constantly bombarded with bad news can slowly and insidiously chip away at your energy. That's why it's absolutely vital to understand how to protect yourself. It's not about becoming a hermit or avoiding the world, but rather learning the skills and techniques to maintain your energetic boundaries and well-being even when facing challenging situations and people. So, the million-dollar question: how do we create this strong, resilient energy shield? That's what we're going to dive into today. We're going to learn a simple, yet highly effective technique that you can use anytime, anywhere, to protect your energy field from unwanted influences and negativity. The energy shield technique. This technique is essentially a form of active meditation and visualization. It involves consciously creating a protective barrier around yourself, like an invisible force field. It's not about isolating yourself, but creating a boundary, a way of helping you maintain your own energetic integrity. It's about empowering yourself to navigate the world without being constantly depleted and affected by the energies of others. Let's break down this energy shield technique into actionable steps. Step 1. Find your calm center. This initial step is all about setting a foundation of peace and tranquility. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. It could be your bedroom, a peaceful corner in your home, or even outdoors in a quiet, natural setting. Sit comfortably, either in a chair with your feet flat on the floor, or if it's more comfortable for you, you can sit cross-legged. Close your eyes gently, but feel free to keep them open if you're more comfortable with this. Next, take a few deep, slow breaths. Inhale deeply through your nose, filling your belly with air, and exhale slowly through your mouth. Focus on the sensation of your breath as it moves in and out of your body. As you exhale, release any physical tension you might be holding. Relax your shoulders, your jaw, your forehead. Let your body soften. Allow yourself to melt into your seat and become fully present in the moment. Start to imagine you are sitting in your favorite sacred space, or perhaps a place where you feel calm and protected. This can be a real place, maybe somewhere you visited that you really enjoyed, or it can be a place of your imagination, whatever makes you feel safe and calm. Perhaps it's a peaceful meadow, a tranquil beach, a majestic mountaintop, or even a cozy room filled with soft light. Step 2. Ground yourself. Now that you're calm and centered, it's time to connect to the Earth's energy. Imagine roots growing down from the soles of your feet, deep into the earth. These roots are anchoring you. They're connecting you to the stable, grounding energy of the planet. Visualize these roots growing stronger and deeper, reaching down to the very core of the earth. As you see this, feel the stability and support that comes from this connection. This is the most important part of the process. Now visualize the Earth's energy, its strength, its groundedness, flowing up through those roots, up your legs, and into your body. Feel it filling you with a sense of being present and stable. This grounding process helps anchor your energy, prevents you from being easily tossed around by the ups and downs of external energies, and allows you to feel more connected to the physical world. This creates a strong foundation for building your shield. Step 3. Visualize the shield. Having established this grounding connection, the next step is to shift your awareness to your aura or energy field. You can imagine it as a glowing sphere or bubble of light surrounding your entire body. Don't worry if you can't see it, just feel it. Sense it, intend it to be there. This is very important. You don't have to physically see it to have it work. Just by visualizing it is enough. Your intention and focus is what matters. Next, consciously and deliberately, visualize a protective shield forming around you. The shield can take any shape or form that resonates with you. What's most important is that it feels protective to you. Here are a few options to get you started, but feel free to create whatever works best for your needs and comfort level. You might visualize a bubble of light, a sphere of brilliant white or golden light, or any other color you find protective, surrounding your entire body. This light is pure, radiant, and impenetrable. Or perhaps you might choose to visualize it as a mirror, with a mirror-like surface around you, reflecting any negative energy back to its source, transformed and neutralized. You could imagine a wall of protection surrounding you, made of a solid and strong material, like crystal, or perhaps even a vibrant and colorful energy field. Or you can visualize protective armor, a type of strong, gleaming light surrounding your body like a suit of armor. What's most important is to be as clear and detailed as possible, use your creativity, and most of all, trust your intuition. When you're visualizing your shield, focus on its strength, its resilience, its power to deflect negativity, and its ability to keep you safe and well. Step 4. Set your intention. This is a crucial step. It's where you clearly and confidently state your intention for the shield. It's where you tell the universe, and more importantly, yourself, what you want this shield to do. Setting an intention is basically a declaration of what you want the shield to accomplish. Speak to your subconscious, your heart, your spirit, and tell them exactly what you want to create. Here are some examples. You can mix and match, or create your own, personalized for you. I am protected from all negative energies and influences. Only positive and uplifting energy is allowed to enter my space. I am safe, secure, and centered in my energy field. This shield deflects negativity and transforms it into positive energy. My energy remains clear, focused, and unaffected by the energies of others. Say your intention out loud if you can, or repeat it silently to yourself with conviction and belief. The more emotion and faith you put into your intention, the more powerful the shield will become. This intention acts as a guide, a directive for your shield to perform. Step 5. Strengthen and maintain the shield. Now this is where you take the next step and actively reinforce your shield. Imagine adding layers of protection. You might visualize the shield growing thicker, more impenetrable, and adding extra layers of protection that feel comfortable and safe to you. You're in charge of your shield, so make it what you need it to be. You can customize your shield by adding specific details. Maybe you want to add a filter that only allows positive energy to pass through, like a gentle filter. Perhaps you can visualize a symbol inside the shield, such as a heart or a star, something you personally associate with safety and well-being. Continue to breathe deeply and consciously. Imagine each inhale fueling the shield with energy, and each exhale reinforcing its strength. Set boundaries with your shield. Visualize setting up specific boundaries where your energy meets someone else's. Set up the specific parameters of what the shield can and cannot protect and defend. Make it your own and practice it daily. Consistency is very important. And remember, you must fully trust in your ability to create and maintain this protection. Your intention and your belief are the most powerful tools you have. Step 6. Release and integration. When you feel the shield is strong and secure, and you feel ready to come back to the room, slowly open your eyes. Take a few more deep breaths. Feel the energy of the shield surrounding you. Notice how it feels. You should feel safe, calm, and grounded. Carry this feeling with you throughout your day. Important considerations and tips. The technique is a dynamic process. You will need to adjust the shield depending on the situation and the people you are around. Here are some extra tips to make sure you can make the best use of this important practice. Before social situations, before going to a crowded event, a stressful meeting, or spending time with someone who you know can be draining, create your shield in advance. This proactive step will help you stay grounded and protected from the start. After negative encounters, if you do experience energy leakage or negativity, immediately retreat to a quiet space and reactivate your shield. Visualize the negative energy leaving your body and being transformed. Use visual aids. Imagine a particular color of light associated with protection: golden, white, blue, or any color that feels right for you. The color itself can provide a boost of energy. Carry protective items. Wear crystals known for their protective properties, like obsidian, tourmaline, or amethyst. Carry a small mirror, or even wear an item of clothing that you associate with feeling safe and secure. Affirmations. Repeat affirmations throughout the day to reinforce your intention. For example, I am safe. My energy is strong. I am protected. Healthy habits. Support your energy field by practicing healthy habits. Eat nutritious food, get enough sleep, exercise regularly, and spend time in nature. These actions help build your overall energetic resilience. Trust your intuition. Pay attention to your gut feelings. If a person or situation feels energetically off, trust your intuition and activate your shield. Practice empathy with boundaries. While shielding yourself, you don't have to become cold or uncaring. You can still offer empathy, but do so from a place of energetic protection. Be kind, be empathetic, but also remember to take care of yourself. Remember, you are in control. Your shield is a tool of personal empowerment. You can choose to modify, adjust, and strengthen it at any time. Don't be afraid to experiment with the technique and figure out what works best for you. Common questions and troubleshooting. I often receive a lot of questions about this technique. Let's address a few common ones. What if I feel guilty about shielding myself from others? It's important to remember that this is about protecting your own well-being. You can still love and care for people while maintaining healthy, energetic boundaries. Consider it self-care. Think of it like wearing a mask during cold and flu season. It protects you without hurting anyone else. Can I accidentally block positive energy too? Number. Your intention is key. If you focus on allowing only positive energy in, then the shield will work as a filter, not a barrier. The shield doesn't have to cut you off from the world. What if I forget to use the shield? That's okay. Just make a habit of setting it up regularly. The more you practice, the more natural it will become. If you forget, you can always reactivate it whenever you realize you need it. You don't have to be perfect. How will I know if it's working? You'll notice a difference in how you feel. You'll feel less drained, more centered, more confident, and less reactive to negativity. You'll feel a stronger sense of your own boundaries. You'll start feeling more in control of your own emotions and energy. How long should I practice? Practice for as long as you feel comfortable. Even a few minutes a day can make a big difference. The more you practice, the more resilient your energy field will become. Practice is what strengthens the shield over time. Remember, the energy shield technique is about reclaiming your personal power. It's about creating a safe and empowered space within yourself so you can navigate the world without being overwhelmed by negativity. It's about taking care of you, which is something we should all make a priority.